Hello and welcome to my studio. Today we're gonna be doing very little personal project of mine because I love using textures in Procreate, and I use five, I guess, textures that I had from Jamie Green Patreon, but I decided to do some of my own like that. I will show you a little bit later. And I have experimented a little bit, but we will do together a few new ones. Because I'm a fancy chick who has a scanner now, we can do a few textures and then scan it together, and then I will upload it to Patreon. So I really want to kickstart this year lightly and not go crazy with everything. So let's get started with something small. So to do this, first of all, I'm gonna have some tea. To do this, I will use this mixed media paper, which I actually didn't like. And I also got myself cheap watercolor paper. And I have a little bit of color paper, which I maybe will try to kind of smack with maybe these little bastards, the water-soluble Neo color. I want to maybe do some mess with them and then maybe use my finger to create some textured effect that I would love. I think maybe I will also use coal if I find it. I surely have coal somewhere in my art supplies. And we will see. I think I will aim for, let's remove this one. I think I will aim for at least 20 textures. I have the ones that I tried to do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are acrylic. 6, 7. So I have 7. So we need to do 13 more. So these are 3 which we have colored, and we'll use this paper. Okay. As for materials, I think that I would love to use today Zeichentusche from Rohrer & Klingen. As I said, I'm gonna use the Neo color. I have a little bit more of them. Maybe I won't use all of them, but I have some colors. Then I want to use very cheap ink. And this is also very cheap ink. And this is not so cheap ink. We'll see what I can get out of it. And I also have here my little collection of granulating watercolors. I will use them too. Okay, let's roll. And for brushes, I will use this one. It's the big brush that I was given as a gift. It's for watercolors. It's synthetic but imitating squirrel, and I love this already. And I also have this one. It was also given to me as a gift. It's quite a big one. So I'll use these big boys to do all the fun today. edit slightly more. Here's the dog. Jenna, нет. No. No, 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 no. Нет, Jenna, отойди. Отойди. No. Where is the dog? Good dog. Good dog. Who's a good dog? Okay, so I did it slightly more and adding up the ones that I had before. These ones. We'll see how it will scan.
Tomorrow. A few moments later.
So let me quickly show you how I actually use these textures. So you draw something and then put over in the clipping mask mode the file with the texture, and then you use different layering options and choose whatever fancies you. I actually like this dark one from the beginning, but then I'm just showing you different ones. Some of them might look kind of ugly maybe, but then it always depends on the texture or on the effect that you want to get. So let's see another example. I'm doing a just blob of color. You can actually use textured brush as well and use textured file to work on it as well. So for example, here I didn't like actually any mode because the colors were ugly because of the multiplying, and I just made the whole thing desaturated and then only left the texture itself. And then you can make it like smaller or bigger and make visible those patches of the texture you like more. And then you can smudge it or you can draw over it and whatnot. So this is how I use these textures. In the end, it appeared to be actually 27 of them, and you may find the link to the whole pack on my Patreon page, and the Patreon is in description. I would be very thankful for anybody who will decide to support me on Patreon. So thank you for watching. See you!